and welcome to my channel. This is Queen Lizzie Word. How you all doing today? Guys, I just thought about a particular topic and I thought, okay, why not pick my camera and just talk about it? But right now I have my crew in the car. I have Treasure, I have David, I have Elizabeth, I have Daniel in the car. So I just thought, why not talk about this? Because I have seen parenting in abroad, and I see parenting in like in Africa, right? Like especially like Nigeria, where I come from, right? Like I'm just trying to like mix these two together. Like I mean, not really mix together, but talk about the two of them and just compare both of them. Because to be honest, people always think that raising children in Nigeria should be different from the way you raise your child in abroad. That school of thought, I think I'm against that. I'm against it. And the reason is because I'm going to be giving you guys life experiences, like from my own perspective, from what I personally gained from what I know from Nigeria, from my country, down to when I came to the United States, right? So like what I personally benefit from, the things I learned from home, from my country, to what make me gain more. How do I use the what word am I looking for? How I get benefits. Yes, that's the word. How that actually benefits me even here in the States. Number one thing people say is about their upbringing is actually the respect part of it. The respect. Say, oh, you are in abroad, so when you're in abroad, then I mean everybody calls everyone by name. See, guys, abroad you can walk your boss can be like 70 years old and you are like 20. You are going to call your boss by his first name. Trust me. Like you are going to call your boss by his first name. But in Africa, in Africa, even somebody is like 2 years older than you, just 2 years, you have to call them, you have to respect them, you have to call them uncle, auntie, brother, something like that, right? But that is Africa, right, where I come from. But here you call them by their first name. That being said, when I came to this country, I struggle with that, because I can't just bring myself to call someone that obviously is older than I am and just call the person by name. I couldn't bring myself to do that personally as an individual, right? I couldn't. I'm gonna give you guys an example. There was a time I was working in a particular company and as a contractor, and that place I literally called everybody. So anyone that is old and that I see that are older, I call them Mr. and I call them Miss. So I use that word a lot, Mr. And I use, so my manager, I call him Mr. Then I add his first name. So apparently they always laugh at me anytime I do it. They always laugh at me like, oh my god, this girl, like. But to me, I just can't bring myself to call them by their first name. But then they'll be like, oh, yeah. Whenever I call the man's name, they'll be mimicking how I call him. But I didn't even care. I just kept doing it. Now there's another woman that I call Miss. And I call her Miss. I'm sorry, like Mrs. But I just shorten it to call her Miss by Miss, then her first name. Not call her by her first name. So for some reason, they don't love me so much. They love me like they started treating me like a baby. They were so careful with me. Even sometimes when I'm not even doing things wrong at the job, they kind of overlooked it. Now let me tell you guys the most amazing thing about this particular situation I'm talking about. The contract was supposed to be for 6 months. So for some reason, I didn't want to go home. I didn't want the period to end 6 months. I wanted to do 1 more month because the year was coming to an end. I had some plans. So I wanted to just do 1 more month before I leave the company. So I spoke to the woman who I call Miss and her first name. I don't want to mention her name. Miss and her first name. When I called her and I told her that actually my project is ending in like 3 weeks or about a month or so, but I would love my project at least. I'd like to even do 1 more month. I just told her because I knew that she was close to my boss, but I couldn't bring myself to tell my boss, I couldn't tell, but I knew I was very close to the woman because she loves me so much. Like I feel like because she just knows the way I regard her as an adult that she is. So this woman now said, okay, you know what? let me talk to your boss. I'm going to talk to your boss. Let me see. I'm not going to promise you anything, but let me talk to him. Okay. So the funny thing was, and we were two of us, and there was this other elderly man that was also a contractor. So both of us started at the same time. So our project was supposed to end the same time, right? So it was like the same 6 months, like end, and both of us we leave the company. And this man is good and is advanced. Like you could tell that he has experiences. He's advanced and he's very, very smart. I learned a lot from this man from the job. So it was so funny that this man didn't even know what was going on right on the ground. So apparently this miss spoke to my manager and told my manager, can you stay longer? I didn't know what she told her. I told him actually. But so my manager now called me into the one small office room, and he said, Faith, I'm going to be extending your project for 1 more month. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What? Are you kidding me? I gotta make more money for 1 month? Wow. I was shocked. I just tried my luck, I just told Miss, and Miss just spoke to him, and it worked. And the man called me today, we spoke, and he said, okay, I'm going to be extending your pay for 1 more month. So if this other guy asked me, right? If other guy asked me, just tell him that you don't know anything, that you should just come and speak to him. That should not tell the man anything, but the man should come and speak to him. And I said, okay. So, and I, it is what it is, right? So I didn't say anything to the guy. The guy didn't even know that they extended my project. I didn't say a word. But it was so funny that the same the contractor company that got me this job actually got that guy the job too. So we were like under the same company. So I met one of the lady that spoke to me during the interview process. She now, we now had a lunch, because usually she just meets us once in a while. We had lunch, we eat, and just talk about how is your job going, do you have any concern. So they just kind of like just reaching out to you to see how you are doing on the job, and if everything is going on, if there's any help that you need and stuff like that. So, and after the girl, I'm good, like everything is good. She just said, wait, but why did they extend your project? Why was your project extended? Because she was shocked when they extended my project. I'm like, girl, it's God's grace. In my mind, like, it's God's grace. It's Jesus. What? She was like, because, and the reason she asked was because if there was anybody that they're supposed to extend their project, is that other man. Because that man was more useful way than I was. And I'm going to tell you guys the truth. Like, I said, the man is sound. The man knows what he's doing. I was just learning. I was just building myself. This man is good. Like, he's an expert. I wasn't an expert. So why was that you that did not extend your project? That was it. The guy didn't talk to me like that, but that was the way she was trying to drive at. The way she was really sounding like, why was your project extended? I mean, like, it was supposed to be a 6 months contract position. Why is your project? What? Guys? It's so funny that I have to talk about this only one thing. I think I'm going to make this like a part A and a part B. I'm going to do like a part B of this video, because we are close to church already. So guys, that was how I got to respect is important. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what people are saying abroad, Nigeria, Asia, any country that you are. Respect, you regard people. It's very, very important to regard people, respect people, accord them the respect. It's very, very important. It shouldn't be by your location. It's by who you are. It should be your personality, not by the location. The location shouldn't change us. See, really, is something that I still do. Like, we call people by the name, but even though I struggle with it, but honestly, I am trying my best, like my possible best, to make sure that I don't get myself, So guys, I just thought to share this particular one, but I know that I'm going to be having part B of this particular video. Sure, trust me, because I know that this part A is like the part B is going to be coming. So guys, just stay tuned. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as usual, I leave you all in the hand of Almighty God. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.